Actually, both. If you could say both. There was literally a shooting. The house, literally the neighbors next door, the house of the address that I just gave you, the 273. There is literally a whole domestic dispute going on. There's like 7 guys that live in this house, and
What's your
then
name?
I'm sorry, what is my name?
Uh-huh. Okay. Okay. Tell me exactly what happened.
Okay, so I'm the neighborhood watch, and
Uh-huh.
basically like I said, these guys they're like selling drugs in and out of the house. All you see is guys coming in and out of the house with guns and stuff. They holding the guns in the air, and then it's like I'm not sure if they're pimping, but it's like the situation that's going on right now. This girl doesn't have on any clothes. They threw her outside. He was fighting the girl. He literally fought the girl. I'm not sure what they was fighting over. If they was fighting over drugs, that's what it sounded like.
I'm giving you part B. I'm giving you what led up to the call. I was physically abused, so I called to protect myself. That's the issue.
With cocaine, I just fell in love with a Cupid. I can't believe they took Young Scooter. Young Scooter, y'all don't even know how I feel about Young Scooter, man. I wasn't even no trap nigga. I was just outside back when he was popping. Well, he still popping. RIP, bro. But I was his biggest fan, gang. I'm telling you, any mixtape except maybe his first one on Fun of him, I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't know too much about Street Lottery, but I know I love Young Scooter. No Diddy, but for real, that was my favorite artist. And for this crazy thigh hose to take him away, I gotta report on it and tell y'all the real, man. I gotta tell y'all what's going on. So first of all, everything already done been exposed, gang. I ain't gonna lie to you. The internet worked fast. Goddamn, they faster than the police. They is the new detectives. We're gonna do the whole rundown of everything that's going on and what you missed and what you need to understand. But before we do that, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Also, don't forget to follow me on Instagram, GuaBoyG, and Twitter, GuaBoyG. Go ahead and get into it, man. Now look, as we already know, Young Scooter passed away. Apparently, he was running from the police. He hopped a couple gates, nicked his leg, or apparently he broke his femur, and then that caused him to bust a major vein in his thigh, and he passed away bleeding out because of that. I don't know if he was exactly shot or not. Some people saying he shot, some people saying he not. I don't know. That's not what this video is about. What I can tell you is they already found the girl who did this crazy ass shit. So one thing we're gonna do is expose her Instagram. Now I thought her Instagram was gonna be deactivated at this point. Why her Instagram is not deactivated, no clue. But basically her Instagram name is girl la 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 underscore, and she's a Muslim female artist. Now I don't know how those two things correlate, because I know you ain't talking about nothing Muslim in them goddamn raps. But if you click the links that she has in her bio, it goes to Battyville Ambassador, Kiss Hair Brand Ambassador, and the Elite Model Team. First of all, you call any brand Battyville, I know you ass scamming, I know you finessing, baby. We ain't even finna click on them links and inquire about that shit right there. But this is the lady that you need to be looking at. This crazy asshole right here. Now this is gonna be the perpetrator of the fake 911 call for the reason why Young Scooter is no longer with us today. Because if you don't know, the fake 911 call is already posted on my channel. It's gonna be my last video, but if you didn't see that, I'm gonna put a couple clips of that here for you right now.
Atlanta 911 operator 8715. What is the location of your emergency?
The
Hello, this
location
is
is
the cab with the transfer. 1 second, ma'am, for 273 William Nye Drive, Southeast.
273 William Nye.
Yeah.
no, it's 273 William. Oh, you said NYE, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Thank you to cab. Hello, caller.
You're welcome.
Hi.
Do you need police, fire, EMS?
Actually, both. If you could say both. There was literally a shooting. The house, literally the neighbors next door, the house of the address that I just gave you, the 273. There is literally a whole domestic dispute going on. There's like 7 guys that live in this house, and
What's your
then
name?
I'm sorry, what is my name?
Uh-huh. Okay. Okay. Tell me exactly what happened.
Okay, so I'm the neighborhood watch, and basically, like I said, these guys they're like selling drugs in and out of the house. All you see is guys coming in and out of the house with guns and stuff. They holding guns in the air, and then it's like I'm not sure if they're pimping, but it's like the situation that's going on right now. This girl doesn't have on any clothes. They threw her outside. He was fighting the girl. He literally fought the girl. I'm not sure what they was fighting over. If they was fighting over drugs, that's what it sounded like. It sounded like they were fighting over drugs. And then they started shooting. She had someone come over there, and they started shooting. But the house needs to be investigated. They're definitely doing illegal stuff over there, and it's disturbing the area.
Fire.
And honestly, it's just crazy that she did this, because it turns out that she was lying about everything that happened, and she wasn't even there. When the police came, she wasn't there. Nothing she said that was happening was actually going down. And the police came for no reason and ended up with Young Scooter dying, and I just can't believe that. And we thought, it's a fake 911 call. These happen every day. It's unfortunate that Young Scooter died, but she probably not gonna No. You know how the internet found out who she was? Because she was auditioning for baddies and her voice sounded the exact same. So people were like, hold on, this voice matches this voice and you're a rapper. So people are going to match your voices. So people were going to match her voice together, and then eventually caught her up, and then the police caught up to her, and now she is arrested. Apparently on April 1st, 2025, 31-year-old Demetrius Spence was taken into custody by the Atlanta Police Department and charged with transmitting a false public alarm under OCGA 16-10-28 subsection D2. If serious bodily harm or death results from the response of a public safety agency, Ms. Spence was wanted for her involvement in making a false 911 call regarding a person injured deceased incident that occurred at 273 William Nye Drive Southeast on March 28, 2025. Ms. Spence was transported to the Fulton County Jail. Now, if we know anything about Fulton County, we already know that is a hellhole. You do not want to be in Fulton County under any circumstances. It's crazy what they do in Fulton County. They're stabbing people up, holes in the wall. I seen someone dig a hole through the wall to get to the op, man. Do you know how much dedication you got to dig a hole through a wall? Like, you don't have no shovel, bro. You're stabbing and breaking the wall, concrete, cement to get to your op. The whole city of Atlanta hate her ass right now. So we already know she's done for. She's just a rat. She's never seen the light of day again if the right people get around her. And I wouldn't be surprised if it's already a little money on her head for the shit that she did, because you took Scooter out for no reason. Now, we're going to get straight into the Georgia Code, subsection D2. Let's read the whole thing out for you. Georgia Code OCGA 16-10-28 subsection D2. Now, as you can read the highlighted part that I have right here, shout out to Justia.US Law. Now, if you look at the highlighted part that I have right here, shout out to Justia.US Law, we have the actual subsection and what this says. If serious bodily harm or death results from response of a public safety agency, or if the location of response to an unlawful request for emergency assistance is a dwelling or a place of worship, a person convicted of a first violation of the code section shall be guilty of a felony and shall be punished by imprisonment not less than 1 nor more than 10 years by a fine of not less than $5 million or both. Now, I'm not gonna lie, because she lied so hard about what was going on in this residence and the fact that someone passed away because of this, I wouldn't be surprised if she got hit anywhere between 5 to 10, more likely towards the 10 side, because off of reacting to a lot of videos and seeing a lot of dumb stuff going down and how these cases unravel, she did something stupid. So stupid that it took someone's life, and the police aren't going to play about that, because they already hate when you play with their time. They already hate when they don't get the respect that they deserve. You're making fake 911 calls, you're doing things out of spite, doing weird shit, wasting time. They're taking away resources from people that actually need it. On top of that, someone passed away, and on top of that, the person that passed away was young Scooter. You're getting 10 years off rip. I get your ass life. Personally, doing some shit like that, I would give you life in prison. Especially the things that you were saying on that call, it's unforgivable. You knew what you were doing. There's no excuse for that. So I can't get jiggy with that. I just can't get down with that. It's disgusting behavior. And honestly, her being in Atlanta, being in Fulton County doesn't make it any better, because the entire streets love young Scooter. Everybody love young Scooter, from the white people to the black people to the Mexicans to the Asians. Everybody loved it. And you did that, you're done for. But it gets worse, because this is what she said before she got caught. She went on Instagram Live and tried to speak her piece and say what actually happened. Let's listen to this clip.
There's a reaction for every action. This is part A. You guys didn't have part A. You guys only had part B. And the narrative, it looks like I was trying to set this man up because you guys don't have part B. I'm giving you part B. I'm giving you what led up to the call. I was physically abused, so I called to protect myself. That's the issue. That's part A. I never had any intentions to get anybody hurt. I was the one that was getting hurt. And I came here to say my truth. That's it. That's all. I don't want no clout. I don't want anything. All these troll pages. Y'all don't know me. None of y'all know me at all. At the end of the day, I'm a woman. And I was physically abused multiple times.
Do y'all hear that shit? Do you see how crazy she sounds, saying that she was getting abused and she was getting beat and that's why she did it? Well, first of all, even if you were getting abused and beat, you weren't in the vicinity, so you weren't getting abused and beat that night. You could have went to the police and got the right person locked up and got a sting operation or an undercover job or something. I'm not saying that would have likely happened, but you could have went to the police and actually turned in the right person instead of calling the police on a house saying that they had girls over there, they were doing all this lewd activity and all this weird shit. And it's really probably just because you was mad that your man wasn't with you, or Scooter cracked you and you didn't goddamn want to deal with the fact that you was just a throwaway. So you did all this to get back at Scooter, or to get back at Scooter homie, or to get back whoever was at that house, and it ended up with you being locked up and probably going to be locked up for a long time. Hopefully they don't give you time served. Hopefully they do not give you time served. So I just feel like it's crazy as hell to even say that you were getting beat, but then to make a fake call to 911 doing stuff like this. And I hope this is a message to all females out there, because there's a lot of girls I know personally that do shit like this or have done shit like this. And it's not going to keep flying. You're going to start going to jail. And when you start going to jail, I don't want to hear any crying. I don't want to see any tears. I don't want to see any sadness in your face, because you knew what you was doing. When I got locked up in Miami, not saying these girls did anything wrong, when I got locked up in Miami though, it was girls on the other side crying, bawling their eyes out. You can't get mad, baby. You did the crime, do the time. When I got locked up, I wasn't crying. One day, no tears. 24 hours, no tears, nigga. We do this shit for real. So I wasn't finna get mad and get sad and all that, but y'all gotta admit, but y'all gotta start living like that too, because if y'all doing this bad activity and the stupid shit with the police and getting people locked up and getting people murked, and you got to deal with the consequences of your actions, baby. So I don't feel sorry for you at all. But it's good that they got the right person. They found out who she was and where she was, because someone has to answer for this shit. And honestly, I'm playing Young Scooter for the rest of spring. Until summer comes around, I'll start playing other artists, but I'm playing straight Young Scooter for a minute, because RIP to the GOAT, the truth, the one and only, man. It's insane what they did to him.